9 o'clock I am sat working from home, which is fun. Bit different, spicing things up. Yeah, I've got a Zoom call in 45 minutes. I think I'll just find out a bit more about what they want me to do. I've been given like some basic stuff to do for now, and then when I get onto the file share I can properly get into this, and I'm going to do some reading and stuff just to make sure that I'm on the same page as everyone else. But yeah, fun day of work for at least the next 5 days. Not a lot more to say. I'll check in as and when I can, but I feel like I'm going to be fairly busy. Last time I had a job in this industry, I got so into it that I ended up working sort of until 9 o'clock at night because I just wanted to get my work finished. I wanted to be done, like, and do it properly. And as soon as I get into this and I like get going on a task, I feel like it's going to be the same because I sort of fall into rabbit holes. And yes, so I'm gonna go. Cat, George, this for you. Just let you know, I did take notice when you asked for more pets, but I already showed a lot of my pets. Also, she sat on my clean washing and I feel like I should be mad. Oh, she knows I'm talking about her. But she's an old lady, so you've got to be nice to her, you know? You do, don't you? She's cute. She was really when I woke up this morning, she was like, no, it's the morning. It's 7:30. Why are you trying to get out of bed? Stop it, human. And she refused to get off me and then growled at me. And I was like, and then Kizzy came and sat on me for 5 minutes. But Kizzy doesn't actually like sitting on people. I'm getting distracted. I need to go back to work. Alright, anyway. Bye.
Good morning. Just wanted to show you what I received for Valentine's Day. Yeah, actually, I'll show you the front of the envelope because it made me laugh. This arrived shortly after Christmas. Don't open until 14th of February. I am shaking because I haven't eaten yet. I'm working on that, but, yeah. And then he made sure I wouldn't. I came in a cute little Valentine's Day. And then I get to be fancy with my little dino bow tie. Which matches the cufflinks that I got for him. Which turns out, and I didn't realise this, but he collects cufflinks. It's a thing, so kind of perfect.
Hey. Don't know why I did that. Yeah, it's about 11 o'clock. So I've been working for about 2 and a bit hours. Just had a yogurt, so you know, that's what I'm doing. As well as, oh, I need to make sure I blur out my computer if I walk past it. I feel like, I don't know, I'm just up stretching my legs for a few minutes because I've been hunched over at my desk looking at a screen, and the cats are fighting because I gave them my yogurt lid. But Kizzy doesn't like cherry, but she just likes to make sure that she doesn't like cherry. But Holly will eat anything, hence why she's a chonk. Yeah. I'm enjoying it so far. It's pretty much what I did last time, but this time I've got a bit more responsibility. So like contacting people. Which I can do, and I'll get used to it. It's like when I had to start answering the phone at work and I was like, I don't want to take people's orders over the phone. Mainly because, what did I say? I always get the temptation to say love you before I hang up, and it was always a fear that I would say to the person, okay, well, your order will be ready in this time, and then just awkwardly going, love you, bye. However, I did start answering my phone, as in good morning, name of my cafe. And they were like, is it though? Or are we just speaking to Anna? Get off my yogurt. Kiss it. Ugh. The cat's climbing on my desk and I can't show her because I've got like notes and stuff everywhere. You're such a dick. No. Right, don't get cats, and especially, I might be able to show you Kizzy because she's just sat on my mouse. I don't need your assistance working from home, thank you, but I do need that mouse that you sat on. No? I mean, you never sit on here. Ever. You can go away too. They've woken up. They're not normally awake at this time. Ooh. Go on then, go get a bird. Go get it, there's a bird, go get it. Right, I need to go back to work, so you need to bugger off. And you need to stop staring at me because you make me uncomfortable. Yeah?
Good morning. So when I say morning, it's just about morning. It's about 11:15. I am up, I am dressed, I am showered, and I'm feeling productive today. So, today's agenda. Actually, first thing, one thing I filmed didn't film last night, just because sleeping pattern. So I was feeling really productive last night. So in the middle of the night, I was washing some wigs, which I'm going to quickly show you some of, which are currently still drying. There we go. So I have some nice and clean edge wigs. I don't know if you can see in the lace, but there's still loads of bits of glue on the individual hair strands. These can need a second wash, but I know these were the worst of. Oh, that's gave me a second. There we go. Yeah, but they were by far the worst ones, so I knew they needed a scrub first, knowing they would need a second wash. So I'm leaving them to dry for now, just so I can see exactly where the level of cleanliness is. Then I will go back and give them a scrub again later today. But so far so good. Those are some hard fronts that are in the bathroom, but the hard fronts are not special. But anyway, before then, because that's probably going to be another hour or two before I can give them a go. In the meantime, I'm going to be productive. I'm going to give my bed sheets a wash, because that's a little bit overdue at this point. And then I think I'm going to be very productive, potentially very unproductive, and attempt rearranging some furniture. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do it yet. But yeah. Basically, I want to try and make a bit more space in the bedroom. And I need to figure out what can go where. So I'm very fussy about things like this. So for example, the bed. I like where the bed is, because I don't like it next to the radiator, because then I spare myself a night. But I also have to keep the headboard away from the door, so I'm very fussy about being able to face the door for some reason, even though I live alone and there are multiple doors and locks between me and the outside. But yeah, so the bed has to stay on that wall. At a push, it could go onto that wall, and I'm also doing this knowing this backwards for you, so it has to stay on either that wall or that wall. Also, look, all the clothes I need to put away, they're all clean, I promise, just haven't put them away yet. Partly because I knew I was planning to rearrange, and I'll just have to get them back out again. So yeah, so the bed has to go on one of them two walls. But there is the immediate problem as well. Oh, actually, I don't know. I'm also reluctant to move the bed because I want it near the radiator. So when it's a cold morning, I don't have to wait as long to feel the warmth. Choices. Okay, I think, for now, I'm going to put that turned that way, and then just put it in a corner. And then, I don't know. If I was with the radio, I would just put the bed there. Be 100% happy with the bed there, but I don't know. I'll have a think and get back to it, and maybe attempt to film myself trying to move some of it. But I don't see it being easy to move, much less be easy to film myself moving. So I'm going to do the washing, might have some quick food, some starving, and then start with the heavy lifting.
Good morning. So, I had a lie-in. Obviously, my first day of half term. So I had a lie-in, and I'll be having one of those regardless this whole week. But obviously, as I said yesterday, I sort of had a rest day where I sort of didn't do anything. But that got me sort of motivated to make sure I was busy today. So I got up at a reasonable time, considering I had a lie-in. Showered, changed, just sitting with Archie, although he's just wandered off typically for a minute, and then I'm going to get on with some bits and pieces that I wanted to do. So a couple of things for school, but not much today because I can't be bothered for school today, and just some stuff for like my drama groups and other bits I wanted to catch up on. Annoyingly, I was due to have a haircut today, which I was looking forward to, but obviously I can't. So who knows when this will be cut? God. So yeah. So I will get on with some stuff. I'm hopefully going for a walk with a friend a bit later. I've got a meeting for my drama group. So yeah, it's all good.
Okay, so update. I have moved some furniture, that's there, and that is there. I'm not sure how I feel about that, so it's going to be a trial and see, but one thing I do need to deal with at some point is the massive excess of wires we now have. Can you see a massive excess? Okay, I don't think you can, so after how dark it is, but there's lots of wires down there I need to deal with at some point, but that shouldn't take too long, won't be too hard. But for now, we have a present problem, which is minor, but is already annoying the hell out of me, which is, I'm guessing when I put this wardrobe in and put it together, the floor wasn't even. And now, we have that to deal with. Which is annoying, because it took me sort of age. Like, honestly, I probably spent a good hour plus just trying to get these doors even. So seeing that's been undone, oh, there we go. So seeing that's been undone is kind of annoyed the hell out of me. And I decided I'm going to stop everything and try and fix it, because the doors don't even open smoothly now. Yeah. So wish me luck. I'm going to be attacking this with a screwdriver for hopefully not too long, probably the next hour, because I can't remember which screw does what, and there's a lot of them. What do you think about which one's the bad one? Okay, I think it's this one, the top, that needs to move. Right, wish me luck, and I will see you hopefully not too long, but probably in a couple hours once everything is back together and in the right place. But we'll see.
I'm about to lock you downstairs in a minute. I don't have food. I ate breakfast. I'm allowed to do that. Go to bed. It's night time. Go to bed.
Okay, so I have just spent about 40 minutes, give or take, trying to fix this wardrobe. I've somehow fixed it, but made other problems. So I think I'm just going to have to deal with it and just try and ignore it to the best of my ability, but I give it a week and I'll be playing with this again. So I have made it so these are nice and even, sort of, mostly. They're parallel, that's the main thing. So somehow, despite being perfectly parallel, as you will notice, one of them is slightly... I can't get this out. Maybe I'm just crooked, because I can't get this angle right. There we go. So one of them is slightly higher than the other. And if you go to the edges, this one, that one's fine. No problems there, really. But if you go over here, this one is not as parallel. So I'm not entirely sure how that's happened. Oh, there we go. So I've got a feeling that it is still the wardrobe itself is slanted slightly, in which case there isn't really much I can do about that. But I have just noticed another problem that I'm definitely about to try and fix, which is this now sticks out. I don't know if you can really see it, but if I go to the bottom you can definitely see it a bit better. Yeah, so that's the door there. That's the frame. Door, frame. So now I need to try and push this back. And also... Okay, it turns out I hadn't fixed it. I don't even know how to fix it. I think I'm just going to have to deal with a dodgy wardrobe. You know, when I initially put this there, I distinctly remember not putting it right in the corner for a specific reason. And I've got a feeling this might have been that specific reason. But I've committed, and I will get this right. Or I will set it on fire. Those are the options. Either way, I'm okay with that.
It's Monday, I think. Yeah. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I've showered. GG me. Gonna have some lunch. I'm losing my mind a little bit. I'll try and film some more clips of me doing stuff. It's probably just going to be what I'm watching, but I've got water in this ear and it's making my hearing go weird. I can hear it moving. Gross. Okay, I'm going to go.
So I have finished sorting out my room. Can all but guarantee it's going to change again soon, but for now this is what we're currently dealing with. So I have shifted the bed that way and moved that into the corner as well. This is very likely to all rotate 90 degrees at some point, but I'm going to trial it for a couple of nights, see how I feel. But it is more than likely going to get shifted at some point just because I don't like that little gap there where I can't really do anything with. But we'll see. And then the wardrobe and the drawers are in this corner, which is nice. And also you will notice I have put the little doll on display. I feel like I need a name for them, but that is a future thing. So yeah, so we have done this. Also I quote unquote solved this, can't remember if I said before, but it's mostly fine. I think it is just a bit warped now, so there's nothing I can do about it, because for both doors, if I hit the bottom, no, like exactly how it should be, but if I hit the top, that's loose, whereas this side, that's as it should be, and that's loose. So I think something's warped there. If I was to sit and properly deal with it, I might be able to fix it, but it is not worth the hassle at all for something I frankly barely use. So yeah, so that is as is. I've hoovered the floor, so that's nice and clean as well. And now I've got all this free space to do stuff, which will be fun. I'm probably not going to do much of it today, but I've got it there anyway, which is nice. So yeah. So for now, just waiting for my washing to finish. It's mostly done, need another 5-10 minutes. Then get that out to dry, so then I can put my bed sheets back on. But for now, food, because it is about 10 to 1 and I am starving. So I will see you after I have had some food.
There, you're in a cupboard. I'm just making some dinner. Yeah. God, how I need is oranges. Well, it's a tangerine, but you're so teeny tiny. The cat heard me talking like her. I can hear her. Not really sure what I came on to say other than checking in. It feels really weird because the past few days, like especially on weekends, nobody ever posts anything until like the afternoon, apart from like Dylan and Ray when she's on, and obviously Ben posts stuff when he's working, but the rest of us are just like, no. Time for bed. and I feel good. I feel better for being up early. I struggled to sleep last night because I was really nervous about starting work. Sometimes I'm weird about like sliced meat, if that makes sense. So especially chicken, I don't trust chicken entirely. So today I'm trying this. It's probably backwards, hopefully. I might flip it, I might not. So I'll give an update as to if it tastes like shit. I can't, it says that it's easy peel open, but I don't believe it. It's lied. Just stabbed it. Stabbed through it. Don't lie to me. I can't remember if I used to like vegetarian ham. I was vegetarian, pescatarian technically because I still ate fish, for 7 years, and then I started liking meat again. And I'm going back through a phase now where I'm a bit like, when I think about eating some meat, I've never eaten lamb because I don't like the what was I saying? Yeah, I've never eaten lamb. I'm funny about how I'll eat pork. I've completely gone off sausages. I need to try vegetarian sausages again and see if I can stomach them. But I'm not really fussy about food, but meat I can be a bit like I don't necessarily want to eat it. But then I don't want to constrict myself because every now and again I fancy it. But I don't want to constrict myself to saying, you know, flat out, I'm vegetarian, I'm pescatarian. So I think, well, what I'm doing is I'm just reducing how much meat I'm eating. I also don't trust Scotch eggs. Just a little thing about me there if you wanted to get in my head. So, yeah. Don't trust Scotch eggs. What else don't I trust? I feel like I'm fairly, like, I'm not, I sound like I'm being fussy about food, but I'm not. Because I eat pretty much out. I was disgusting in university. I ate quite a lot of fish, but I don't know why I did this. I used to get it from the reduced section, you know, the fresh fish. Fresh. And I had another flatmate called Declan. I mean, I did actually live with Ben during third year, but I lived with Declan for 2 years. And I used to make him try it first to see if he died. So yeah. Anyway, my lunch is ready. I'm having a pretend chicken wrap and some oranges and some Vimto. Living the high life. So it is now 6:30. I'm gonna call it a day. For work, not for, I'm not going to bed now. I'm thinking about it. Yeah. Fun.
Good evening. It's been a hell of a day. I've pretty much been phoning it in at work because I can't be asked. I did step away for like 10 minutes though because I got an email saying that my Amazon order had arrived, which was a kilogram of green sand. The green bit is irrelevant. It's just that I needed a kilo of sand to fill my pipe with, so then I poured it in my pipe instead of doing work. So that's been my day. The cool thing is, when I get home, because I need to grab something to eat, because I'm running low on food again. When I get home, I'm going to take out the heater and into a vaguely slicey shape. Good stuff.
Just been out for a nice walk with a friend. Have a good catch up. That was really nice. Highlighted my day. Because before that I was doing it's the annual return for my drama group for our charity, and I'm obviously the chair. So I was sorting that, and it's the first time I've ever done it, and it's a lot harder than I was told. There's a lot of detail to cover, so I was just making sure that I was up to date on what needed to be included. I was starting to write the report, which isn't the most exciting, but it's one of those things that once it's done, it's done. But still have to do quite a lot of work on that this week, especially the financial stuff. So I need to have a meeting with our treasurer. So going out for a walk was definitely a highlight, and having a catch up and a laugh. And now I'm just waiting for a committee meeting for my other drama group to talk about that one. Sounds like a lot, but actually it's quite nice because it's an evening where at least I get to chat with people and see people's faces and talk about something I enjoy. So please don't feel you have to sympathise with me, because I kind of enjoy it. As long as it doesn't go on too long, because I want some tea as well. Although I do have sweets. I bought a bag of sweets in preparation. Smart.
Laurel just told us what she said. Please come home.
I'm sorry I told you, and if that's why you left, please don't blame.
It's Wes. I just need to run some.
Emily, say, call me as soon as you can.
Oliver is gonna ask you for.
Hello. I am gonna call it a night properly now. I'm gonna upload all my footage, go in the bath, and then edit. My phone's on 9% as well because I've been using it all day. I also got a new fitness watch. It currently says I've done 93 steps today, but I have only had it on for like 5 minutes. But yeah, fun. It's not like a proper Fitbit. It's a cheap one that I got off Groupon. But I've been doing more workouts in the morning, so hopefully that'll help me feel more motivated to do more steps and everything. Yeah, I'm tired today. I think I'll finally sleep well. Fingers crossed. I mean, it would also help if I stopped watching horror games and playing horror games before bed. I played Little Hope last week, I think it was, and I replayed Little Nightmares, and I've been watching someone play Little Nightmares 2 because I don't feel like I need to buy it. Anyway, I was ending this today. I feel like I've filmed a lot more because I've actually been awake, whereas usually I'm like wake up at 10, stay in bed till 11, shower, get back in bed, whereas today I've actually done stuff, which has been fun. I'm really bad at making phone calls, and tomorrow I've now got 3 phone calls with strangers, which I'm really looking forward to. I've like written myself a script, and if they deviate from it, I'm going to be like, no, stop. I need to get that checked tomorrow, but we'll see. Good night.